Hello, divas, diamonds, and dolls. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Femininity with Momma Gail. Today, let's talk about breaking up without hatred, bitterness, or any type of animosity. Some of us stay in relationships too long. Some of us have been in relationships where the gentleman has threatened us, and now we find ourselves in situations where I'm afraid to walk away from this relationship, but you know that the relationship is going nowhere. You know that it's not healthy. It's time to have a conversation, to sit down, real talk, and not hold on to anything that you don't see in your future. You have to start looking at your life and preparing your life for a better and greater future. Everything that is weighing you down, get rid of it. And I don't mean just man and woman relationship. I mean friendships, any type of relationship that is not healthy for you. But while we're on men and women relationship, if you can't talk to the gentleman and tell him we're going nowhere, I don't want to be in this relationship any longer, without feeling threatened and harmed or things of that nature, you need to get intervention and get out of that relationship. But if you can, you don't have to be his friend. You don't have to continue to keep in contact with him and things of that nature. You have to let go and be determined to stick to the decision that you make to let go. This relationship is producing nothing. We are just holding on to keep other people from having one another. That's unhealthy. We are just going through the motions. This isn't even a real relationship. You know it's about to end, but you're holding on because I don't want to be without a man. I don't want to be one of those girls to say, oh, I don't have no man. It's better for you to be alone and work on yourself than to be in an unproductive relationship where someone is holding you up from getting the blessing that could be standing and knocking at the door for you. A relationship does not have to, you don't have to leave it bitter. You don't have to leave it full of hatred. You don't have to leave it, you guys are in your feelings. Talk, communicate. This world is so full of ghosting and breadcrumbing and people just angry because he broke up with me to go be with this person, but you knew the relationship was rocky all along and you held on. Young ladies, look at the part you play in a relationship. And the same for gentlemen. We have to look at the part that we play in a productive or a non-productive relationship. This is why people feel bitter and angry and things of that nature after they break up. Or he wasn't man enough to handle me. Or he wasn't what I wanted anyway. But you've invested 4 or 5 years with him, knowing from the first year that you guys weren't going anywhere. Oh, the sex is good. Sex is not enough to keep a relationship going. What else? What value is he adding? What value are you adding? You can be released from a relationship if you guys will communicate, conversate, talk, keep it real. I'm going in this direction. You're going in that direction. What are we producing? What is our future? But we wait around, and then now I'm angry. I'm upset. I've invested 7 years in this relationship, and now you just want to walk away? I've given you the best, and as women, we usually give the best, give our all, give our hearts, try to make it work, do everything that we can do, knowing that the relationship is not going nowhere. And then when he's the first one to break up with you, you got a problem. But you knew all along. It doesn't have to be a bitter breakup. Just conversate. We're not going anywhere, sweetie. We're going in two different directions. I'm holding you up for what God has for you, what the universe has for you, from meeting your soulmate. You're holding me up from the same things. All breakups don't have to be bitter, full of hatred, and things of that nature. If we would just communicate, stop pointing the finger at somebody else, look at and examine ourselves, know where it is that we want to go, stop staying in pointless relationships just because the sex is good. Yeah. It doesn't have to be bitter. Just communicate. And if he a beast, and he already talked about the things that he's going to do if you break up with him, get a restraining order. Put the law on him. Do what you have to do. But my question is, why would you stay in a relationship knowing that this gentleman was threatening you from the door? And now you don't see any production. You have plans for your future and things that you want to do, and you're stuck with this guy who has threatened to kill you before he lets you leave him. You don't have to stay in a bitter, it doesn't have to be a bitter breakup. Just conversate, communicate, cut the strings, let it go. It may hurt. You may feel lonely for a while. You may think in your mind, oh my God, I should have held on. But how can you receive the blessing or the next thing, the change, the good thing, if you're still holding on to the old thing? This is Femininity with Momma Gail. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a blessed and prosperous day, divas, diamonds, and dolls.